Ottawa Garnet NECC Week 7. Jobin and Amanda on the cast. How we doing for games for map 2 here, Ascent?
Doing pretty good. Excited to see what happens here. We're going to see a little bit of a mix-up with the agents that we see this second game here. We're going to see some Omen, we're going to see some KO, and some Jet coming out. It looks like we're going to have exactly the same matchup on the same teams.
Yeah, pretty standard comp for Ascent. KO, such a strong pick on every single map, and Blossom really been playing him a lot more recently. And as an Omen fan, the Omen buff recently getting a lot more positive love than I thought it was. I thought it was a pretty small buff, but kind of significant. Seeing a lot more of him using those smokes faster and being able to flash behind people faster has been very, very strong. Especially this meta is a lot more like tricking people and like quick engagements and like burst fire, get in, get out. It's not like a lot of long range sustain activity depending on the team style. So this is definitely a tough map. B is extremely tough tough site to crack here. APL is actually, or actually A side rather. APL, gonna set up that rendezvous. Gonna try to set up for pistol round here. Gonna see just a sheriff for the side of Housey. St. Clair with the usual couple frenzies and a ghost. And hopefully they can bring it back a little bit better than map 1. Played a little bit well toward the second half of the game there, but falling 13-5 ultimately, so looking for a little bit better outcome this time.
Yeah, it feels like B, like the site itself that people push onto is smaller than A. I feel like A feels very big and open, so it's very scary to push into there, but I feel like B is a lot more easy to kind of hide and not feel as like intimidated about running onto that point. So we usually see a lot of people push in on B first, but as I say that, looks like Saints are kind of just fighting for picks right now.
Yeah, pistol round if you get a couple sheriffs, you just kind of see, hey, can we steal a gun here, or not steal a gun, steal a kill here and maybe get a, and then we'll swing a 5-stack onto a site. Suppress will come through, will not hit anything, so good job by St. Clair to dodge out of the way there. The Headhunter, APL, gonna be waiting for Wombat. Wombat does have a sheriff of his own. Will get tagged out with the Headhunter. Rendezvous out of there. We'll shoot at the wall in frustration a couple times, but down to 45 HP. Omen Smoke will come through to block off B main. Looks like uOttawa maybe going to rotate over. They know a couple Saints are kicking around at B main now. They are going to send a couple over to A, so maybe we'll see a rotate out of St. Clair, but knowing uOttawa, I would not be surprised if they ran St. Clair down through mid.
Absolutely. We're going to see Jeremy preparing more of these smokes here for Saints, but it looks like they're actually going to rotate, and so is he. Just going to have to see who makes the move first. We're going to see Blade throw in a shock dart, but it doesn't hit anything.
We'll close that door as well, to make sure they know if St. Clair's coming, they're going to have to work through this door. They are going to send a lot of utility out. Blade is going to find the kill on Blossom. Couple tags coming through as well. Spike is down. They are going to have to recover that and pick up the pieces now. Hybrid will find the kill on Raw as well, so going to be 4v4. Housey will get the sheriff kill on Hybrid, so uOttawa now down to a 4v3, and St. Clair very, very low HP for, I believe, Wombat on the Jet. Will get taken up by Blade, just as I say it. Only 13 seconds left, so St. Clair, right-click, flick from Jeremy, dropping Casper in his tracks, and then Housey with a headshot on VCAN to boot, and pistol goes to uOttawa.
I was not expecting that right-click there. I thought for sure that he was done for, but, you know, right-click on the Classic never fails.
Even after like 3 nerfs. Yeah, it's not broken anymore, guys. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, nerf it one more time. Yep. Oh, we accidentally buffed it.
Oh,
oops.
Sorry. And Casper, unfortunately, the receiving end there. I use that exact spray actually in my games. That little derpy cat. Yeah,
that's one of my favorites.
Homage. Yeah, a little something funny there. So uOttawa with good taste in their sprays at least. So gonna be setting up here. Gonna be a mixed. St. Clair gonna go just all pistols. Gonna be a couple SMGs for uOttawa. So I suspect uOttawa to be pretty aggressive in their peaks here, as APL seems to agree. Gonna peek early.
Ooh.
Won't get tagged, luckily, so he is just gonna dash out of there. He is gonna walk up, though. So like I said, when you have these SMGs, you feel very powerful. The Headhunter disagrees. Casper making APL pay for the push into B main. St. Clair with a 5v4 edge, and that's exactly how you want to start the second round.
Exactly, especially when you're on the attack here. This is a little scary for uOttawa right now. I mean, when you're 5v4 like that, but then again, we have seen they're a very strong team. Jeremy looking for Wombat. Wombat hides again. He's so slippery on the Jet here.
Those Jets, man, just way too hard to get. Blossom will pick Jeremy up, so St. Clair doing a pretty good job. Rar will find the headshot. Wombat will take him out with a headshot. St. Clair should be able to get the bomb down here. Blade will whiff on the Spectre. Thankfully, VCAN able to get the right-click kill. Now, St. Clair with a 4v1. uOttawa with 1 left alive, and gonna run up with the Spectre. Gonna get a couple tags. Stuck on the wall there is Housey, and St. Clair. Great job to take the Thrifty and win and bring it back to 1-1.
I almost wonder if it's like a leg issue or if it's like nerves. You know, we've seen a lot of people kind of like hesitate for a moment or, you know, just be off their target a little bit. But, you know, I think everybody gonna realize, okay, let's just take a deep breath and pretend like it's the first game of the series, you know?
Yeah, St. Clair did a great job getting a couple picks there. They did get a lot of damage through to uOttawa, so they're very close to getting a couple kills there, but those last couple bullets being the difference for St. Clair, able to close it out. Now, St. Clair going to have the chance to go full SMGs with a couple people on armor, and uOttawa going to have mostly pistols for the time being. Blade is going to recon dart out B main. They do know there are a couple in there. They do have Wombat tagged out, so they definitely know a push is coming. St. Clair does have better firepower, so they might be willing to engage this. They are going to dash on the side. Blades will find the kill on Blossom, though, so great stuff for uOttawa. He will find two. St. Clair finds two to return. Wombat trying to walk through here. He knows one is long. Will skip by. 39 HP. Jeremy is going to be hiding in the Omen smoke and market. Casper knows one's there. Smoke has gone down. Casper is trying to hold. He thinks he hears one.
Oh!
Gets Jeremy off of the flash. That is the one thing about Omen. You cannot turn around mid-flash. Casper punishes. Now 3v2 for St. Clair with site control. They have to just hold this post plant.
That was clean. Usually when you see something like an Omen teleport that fast, it's
trouble.
It's trouble, you know, and he was able to get that headshot there, but we're actually going to see Casper is going to take down the last member of uOttawa, Garnet, to secure the round for Saints, and Saints are in the lead right now.
Yeah, St. Clair, this is exactly the kind of start you wanted. Blade gonna come through with the Odin. So Odin spam on Ascent, still not gone, I guess. I hadn't really seen it as much recently, but man, Odin spamming through that B wall, and I think that's exactly what he's gonna do, because when a team commits to pushing B, although this could be really good for St. Clair, now they've gone B so many times, they might make that push over to A, and that Odin spam won't be anywhere near as useful. So Blossom is gonna get the suppressed knife ready to try to throw out and get a little bit of intel on uOttawa. He will find out that Housey was sitting in there. He will get suppressed as well. So a little bit of information exchange from both teams, and just have to wait to see what St. Clair wants to do.
St. Clair gonna push through mid here. B. APL is gonna spot him out, but Wombat gonna swing that corner and get the headshot. VCan gonna take down Jeremy. Wombat with another on Housey. Rar hiding in heaven right now. Gonna see if he can get a shot on one of the members of St. Clair and turn this around for uOttawa.
Yeah, Rar sitting in the smoke. The dart did maybe tag him out. Wombat will find the wall bang, so he will get killed out in heaven. Now 5v1 for St. Clair. uOttawa, although he does have the Odin, will find one. Almost finds two. Blade does get shut down, and that Odin spam, very, very real, just as we said in St. Clair, ending away, winning the 4th round.
That was crazy. Oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting him to actually. He almost took down a member of St. Clair there, another member of St. Clair, with the Odin. The Odin gives me such anxiety, Jobin. Do you know how many Sovas like to just, on this map especially,
dart spam, baby.
Dart, and then just, you know what, we're just going to Odin this wall until we hit something.
Yeah, the beautiful thing is that even if you don't exactly see the target, man, no one's going to walk into that 100 clip with that instant spool up time, so still such a dangerous weapon. Housey is going to pull up the judge. Couple of judge and sheriff, so uOttawa's buy still being tampered by St. Clair, so they do still have the firepower advantage. They need to try to make good use of it. Porta Force available if desired, but I'm not sure if Casper will go for it this round. I think he did make a buy. St. Clair, once again, just playing the patience early, not really committing to anything. We've seen this a couple times so far. Not the worst idea. You don't want uOttawa to maybe catch on to you too early, so gonna try to get some information mid. VCan is gonna hold the short corner. Maybe see an Omen deal. Jeremy is gonna smoke out. Oh, VCan.
VCan knows he's there.
Oh, he's so close.
Just doesn't know where.
Oh. Jeremy trying to swing on with the Spectre Hybrid is going to be holding the cross as well. They are going to try to rotate over into tree possibly. You still have a bunch of Saints back near spawn, so maybe just gathering intel and then going to try to make a play. Although the Omen TP is available as well for St. Clair, so they could do something with that as well. Though the A stack looks like it's finally going to come in with 45 seconds. I don't suspect they'll rotate again.
Oh my goodness. Housey hiding in the smoke gets a judge kill. Oh my goodness. Hybrid's actually going to take down Housey. Get some revenge there. Jeremy takes down VCan. Wombat looking for something. Knows Rar's up there. Doesn't know exactly where. See the Sova ult come out here. Doesn't manage to get anything. Jeremy goes down to Casper. Casper gets another on APL. Now it is only Blade and Rar left.
Shock Dart did end up killing Hybrid as well, though, and the plant will finally go down. Wombat is on Recon Dart. They do know. Another Recon Dart will tag him out. Rar slowly creeping up. He knows one's behind the box. Excellent headshot behind box. We'll get the tag on Casper as well. Casper gonna get flashed out here in hell. Rar gonna collapse on him. Casper still alive, very low HP. Blade and Rar will end up collapsing, and what a headshot from Rar to end up winning that round and clearing up St. Clair.
Absolutely. That was nuts. I mean, there's not much you can really do when you're trapped in that little space, you know, under heaven. Just, you know, kind of waiting for them to peek you at some point.
Yeah, that's a tough spot to be in when it's 1v2 and that KO flash comes down into hell. Man, you know you're about to be in for it. He had no rendezvous left, no way to teleport out of there. And now Casper gonna stick with the pistol, but I would suspect the Tour de Force will come online. So maybe St. Clair, I wouldn't be mad if they burned a couple ultimates here because you want to ensure that you don't let uOttawa back into the game, especially once they figure out that Housie is on this operator buy. They're going to really want to shut that down, and this would be a huge round if they're able to pair a couple ultimates, get a couple guns out of the hand of uOttawa, and ultimately try to win it, obviously.
Jeremy going to throw that smoke early in mid. It looks like Saints are actually, for the most part, going A. We're just going to see Casper kind of peek the other side here. He likes to do that, especially when he has ult, you know,
yes.
Trying to see if he can pick somebody off on the rotate once they realize they're going to A. But we're just still waiting here. Wombat's going to throw the spike over to Blossom here.
Yeah, Casper actually didn't end up popping the ult, so I assume he ended up buying a rifle. Otherwise, it'd be... Yeah, he did end up going to Vandal. Okay, I was going to be saying... She's walking around with a pistol and no Tour de Force. I would have had some serious questions.
Oh, yeah.
So good to see he's on the rifle there. Wombat did spot out APL, I believe. I think they spotted out each other, so... Pretty typical. They know the Heaven Cellar matchup there. Going to try to jockey for position. Blossom and Wombat trying to give each other the go-ahead when they might want to push in. Just give each other a little nod. Hybrid going to line up the recon dart. Maybe have some second thoughts. Maybe a rotation coming through. Spike is over on the A side. Casper will find Housie trying to rotate backside. Great job by Casper to anticipate him pushing through. We'll try to push through mid now. So St. Clair does have a little more map control if they decide to use it. They might be able to get something on the A side if they try to crash through tree here.
Jeremy might flank Casper here. Casper's actually going to get through. But, I mean, they have to watch their backs because he's still... Oh, Blade's actually going to take down Wombat. Blossom takes out Blade. APL is going to take out Blossom. We are 3 and 4 for uOttawa to St. Clair.
Yeah, the KO ult is online, so Blossom is actually currently on the ground, so if they're not able to find the res, it will turn into a 3v3. Rar will pop his ultimate as well. There goes the kill on Blossom, unable to find the res with St. Clair. Casper will end up finding Jeremy on the flank, so Casper once again anticipating that flank and turning on it perfectly. Vkant doing all the work on the site, getting the wallbang on APL, and St. Clair doing an excellent job. Rar will go down to Hybrid's weapon as well. St. Clair with a great job of just playing smart and playing strong on that round.
I feel like Ascent is definitely one of their better maps.
Yes,
They're very confident with it. They know, you know, every little part of it, what to use to their advantage, what's not a good place to stand, you know. But we're just seeing them look like a totally different team this game than they were last game.
Yeah, you can tell the confidence on the team in Valorant when it just gets increased because you can see they're just like they're pushing with full confidence and like full committal. It's not like maybe like a half peek or like trying to set someone else up. Like they are going for it when they're taking these fights, and sometimes that's what you have to do, especially in this meta. Another Odin coming through for uOttawa and the Blade Storm going to come online, so St. Clair going to have to be aware of that. They do still have a lot of ultimates online, so maybe now that they're more comfortable in the game and they're settled in, they think they can win a couple rounds without the ultis. I kind of like the idea. The Blade Storm is going to be online for uOttawa, so they do have to be very careful.
Absolutely. Saints playing it slow here. Looks like Wombat is going to get suppressed, so uOttawa is going to know where he is a little bit. APL trying to get Wombat, but he's just so slippery. You know, that Jet hitbox is so small.
Yeah, such a hard character to hit. Blade Storm did end up finding two. Housie finding a second of the round. Hybrid finally shutting him down, so the Blade Storm now offline, but not before it finds 2 kills on the side of St. Clair. uOttawa now with a 4v3 advantage. Hybrid shooting those darts into tree, trying to make sure it's clear. Rar is ready to peek him though. Grenade will come out to delay the entrance of Hybrid. He won't be able to walk on site anytime soon.
Oh my gosh!
Will updraft dash onto site, try to get something here. He will smoke out Heaven, try to get a couple picks here, but at least they will try to get the bomb down. Hell will be cleared. Hybrid will find a kill, and now Spike is down, so St. Clair with a very good chance to hold this pull, but APL will find a Vandal on the ground. That is actually huge though for uOttawa.
I've never seen someone play Jet and shoot themselves across the map that fast at that trajectory. That takes some skill.
Yeah, you gotta get in there and create space. That's the ultimate use of Jet. Not just sit back and sit with the op. You want to get in there and split everybody up like the Red Sea. APL splitting Blossom's head with a Vandal shot through the wall, dropping him right there. Now a 3v2 for uOttawa. Recon Dart will get tags. Blossom will take out Blade. Diffuse will get stopped. Jeremy will find the kill on Wombat. Hybrid still on the Hunter's Fury. Knows the Diffuse has to come through. Gonna fire a couple shots through. Not finding any kills though, and hopefully they have timer. It's going to be very, very close.
Ooh.
Jeremy will get the kill. The bomb will go off. So
no way.
Thankfully, St. Clair Hybrid doing just enough with the Hunter's Fury. Clutching my chair. 0.29 left. St. Clair steals that one.
That is milliseconds there, Joven. I was not expecting that. I was thinking, oh, okay. You know what? He went down. That's going to be the end of the round, you know. But then all of a sudden, things like that happen. That's the beautiful thing about Valorant is even though, you know, the entire team is wiped, and the bomb is down, you never know what'll happen.
Yeah, 0.29, and that's why you keep that Hunter's Fury in your back pocket and don't waste it. And the timing of that as well. If he uses that Hunter's Fury literally 0.29 seconds earlier, that last shot goes earlier and that bomb gets defused. So great job by Hybrid, great anticipation. St. Clair, actually Tour de Force is going to come online for uOttawa. So St. Clair, maybe they'll try to counter something. They are going to have to be ready for those long peaks though. That is a very, very frightening gun to challenge long. Jeremy is going to try to get the trade on Casper. Casper did get a few tags.
Ooh.
Great job by Hybrid to walk on through the recon dart and find two. Will get traded by the Tour de Force. Blossom finds APL. So Tour de Force now offline and St. Clair with a 4v2. Looking very, very promising.
That's exactly what you want to see if you're St. Clair. Raw are going to try to come in here. Maybe flank them if possible.
Oh my
He might just be able to do it. Oh my goodness. VCAN notices that he's there. Takes out Rar. Blossom looking for the last one. Blade going to try to sneak around, see if he can pick one off to start it off. Oh, manages to get one. Gets on. Oh, almost gets
that's
another.
The chamber.
Casper teleports out with just a little bit of health left. Same thing with Blade. He's only at 30 health as well. There's not much he can really do at this point.
Hit chamber for 120 and you still don't get rewarded, man. What an agent.
I know, right? Oh, geez. Not like I can go get him or anything now. He's all the way across the map.
Blade gonna try to figure out something. It looks like it'll end up having to be a save. Just too much damage. That was such a good job by VCAN to read that, that flank through tree on Rar. Because Rar had 3 Saints 3 feet through an Omen smoke. If he would have walked out a second earlier, he might have found 3. So St. Clair doing an excellent job of when they're getting this bomb down too, anticipating those flanks and those lurks and just shutting them down because one person, as we've seen, can do all the damage in the world in Valorant.
Absolutely. We're going to see oh, a timeout. Gonna start real quick. Just for a few seconds here by the looks of it.
Yeah, gonna be a uOttawa timeout, I believe. Both teams are entitled to a timeout, just like in football, the coach call a timeout, try to get everybody sorted, maybe the game plan not working. And uOttawa, game plan from map 1, definitely not being the same. I know St. Clair is on the attacking side now, but we've seen such good play out of St. Clair. uOttawa's utility, just not being able to find just as much effectiveness as before, but credit to St. Clair. They've shown a lot more toughness in the second map.
Absolutely. Totally different team, you know, St. Clair from game 1 to St. Clair to game 2. Yeah. And it definitely, you can see it impacting uOttawa's mental a little bit.
Yeah.
Like last round, we saw Saints, I don't want to say they gave up, but they were very like,
you could see it in Valorant. When you know it's like 12-5, when it's like 12-4 and it's a 13-round game, you're like, yeah, maybe we make this 12-7 or 12-8, but to feasibly realize, oh, we can get to 13, it just seems like climbing Mount Everest.
Exactly, to cross that finish line, it's insane. You know, it's all about mental, and that's kind of, it looks like St. Clair after they won, you know, a few rounds in a row, they were like, we could do this, and they kind of got on a roll. Yeah. They got more confident in their abilities. We could see VCAN there a few minutes ago, just, you know, reading the situation better, waiting for you know, everybody to kind of pop out. Yeah,
not being antsy, just waiting for the right time, get the easy kill, don't try to be the hero. And that's what St. Clair, they have found some really good hero plays, as we've seen plenty of clips, but when they just stick to being patient and they just try to play the site and play time and everything, they do such a better job of like staying composed as a team. So just more of that going forward. Couple ultimates online, as stated the previous rounds, nothing will get popped immediately, so some information exchange, and we'll have to see what St. Clair has in mind after this timeout.
See, how is he gonna hold the Marshall here on A side, I think. Is that A or B? No, it's B.
Hard to tell.
I always want to think that A side is on the left and B side's on the right.
Typically, yeah.
But it's not in this case.
Riot Games. APL.
Why do you do this to me?
APL, gonna hold this headhunter in tree. VCAN is gonna try to walk up possibly. He does have hybrid with him, so if they're gonna swing, I would suggest they probably swing quickly because that could be very dangerous facing the headhunter. Blossom and Wombat holding that cross onto A entrance. A little bit of utility going to go through for uOttawa, and now no noise has been made this entire round in only 45 seconds, so this is about to get extremely hectic.
Definitely. You see Saints are kind of sneaking around here, but Blossom, I think, gets spotted. No, Jeremy gets spotted out here behind the wall. Wombat's waiting for him, flies across the map. Oh my goodness, Blossom is going to take down Jeremy immediately here. Rar goes down to Wombat. Wombat's through the sky, but manages to get taken down by Blade.
So close, just that updraft, just screwing the recoil up enough to able to not get the kill. Getting a few tags. Hybrid will find the kill on APL, so out of the timeout, uOttawa once again, couple errant pushes in. St. Clair is punishing Housley. Will find the headshot on Blossom, so definitely don't want to leave anything to having a jet last alive. You're definitely not safe. That updraft trying to get, just as I said, updraft trying to get the Marshall shot. When you're facing a jet, you are never ever safe from any angle. Casper will find the kill with the Headhunter, and St. Clair still looking fresh off the timeout from uOttawa.
Wow, like Jet's one of those agents where you just...
How possible?
You never know.
You didn't think that shot was possible, but you forgot, like, oh yeah, you can just jump and look down on everything.
There's a new patch, and you can somehow stand somewhere else now.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Looks like that's the new meta.
Jet and Chamber switch teleports and dashes, combine the two.
Yep.
St. Clair strong, 7-2. 4 ultimates online now, so I think they're just saving them for a rainy day at this point, because uOttawa has also had a couple and not popped them, so St. Clair definitely just waiting till they maybe lose the economy a little bit, because it's still pretty strong. This is going to be a pretty big buy for uOttawa, so this is a pretty huge round for St. Clair. If they're able to clear this out and take a few guns off, as we said, you can keep uOttawa's their buy down bad, and you can keep them out of the game as long as possible and make them stick to pistols and everything, and a little bit of pushing through mid here, a little bit of a split push once again. St. Clair with their pretty standard setup they've shown the last couple times. Playing a little bit farther back on A now. uOttawa will actually take the space on A, trying to push up a little bit, so maybe we'll get a quicker engagement than last time. Housey is playing pretty up here, but St. Clair hasn't shown anything crazy as of yet.
Yeah, we're gonna see Jeremy gonna try to smoke something off here. We're gonna see a Sova ult come out from the side of St. Clair here. Actually gonna take down, oh, sorry, the wrong side. We're gonna see Housey takes out Blossom.
Yeah, when it's hard when both teams have the mirror match and then the attacking and defending switch, yeah. Blossom, or Vken rather, will end up getting killed by Housey, so another headshot. uOttawa now with a 5v3 of their own, down to a 4v2, a couple of trades come through. Blade, Recon, Owl Drone is going to spot out Rar, but he does have some help there, so I don't think he's too concerned about it. Hybrid will actually get the kill on Blade, so a little Sova on Sova crime there. Jeremy will find the kill on Casper. uOttawa now with a 3v1. Spike is in a pretty tough spot if you're Hybrid, and I would suspect uOttawa might send a couple headhunters his way.
Yeah, this might be a little difficult here. Oh, they know where he is now. Hybrid just kind of waiting it out. He doesn't have time. If I was Hybrid, then probably just save at this point. He might try to go for the kills, but gets taken down by Jeremy here.
Yeah, I respect that push after winning so many rounds in pretty solid fashion. I don't hate that peak. You're trying to get another gun out of the hands of uOttawa, so I don't mind it. The economy wasn't too bad, so those are one of the times where you're okay with it, but normally that would definitely be a save just right now situation. Housey is going to pull up the operator again, and uOttawa does have the Omen ultimate online. Doesn't give you a ton of value on the defensive side. You can definitely use it to mess with someone's head, but it doesn't really give you sight control or give you any a better gun or an upgrade or damage upgrade or anything, so it's not too valuable. So both sides haven't used it yet. St. Clair does have the Bladestorm available if they choose. They are going to not use anything yet. They are up 7-3, so just going to save those ultimates till they feel like they need them. Bolt will get destroyed mid, and once again, a little bit of information, and both teams just trying to get this split push and see what's going to be the best idea.
Housey gets spotted out here as well as Jeremy, I do believe. We see Saints pushing onto A site again. They're very confident with this site. They're gonna just play it slow. We're gonna see Jet with the op. Oh. The scariest thing.
Yeah.
But it looks like Saints are actually going to the other entrance here.
Yeah, Saints are going to stack on the A main entrance. Looks like they're going to get the smokes out coming through from Vcan. Get those Omen smokes at entrance. I would not be surprised to see some shots come through the smoke. Maybe not going to shoot anything. Doesn't want to give position away. A lot of Saints stacked up on the A side. A couple uOttawa members mid rotating back towards A now. So they have enough info at B with the chamber utility that I think they know St. Clair's not at B at this point. So trying to send all the dogs over to A. Casper is holding mid though. He's about to... someone did cross. He might end up with a fight here. Housey, look at that quick scope. It looks like probably a quick scope headshot on Hybrid. So great start for uOttawa finding the kill. St. Clair did get A control in the meantime. They did get bombed down. So well, uOttawa does have numbers. Casper will find the advantage. So no more numbers advantage for Ottawa. Now St. Clair just has to play a 4v4 post play. And Housey will find the wallbang on Casper. So huge kill. Able to find 2 to start the round. And St. Clair gonna have to try to hold off this extremely aggressive uOttawa push.
I have no idea how they turned that around so fast, but it looks like Vcan's gonna get one. Can he get another? He's gonna hide underneath, but gets taken out here. Wombat trying to get this, but actually, Wombat and Blossom take out the last 2 there, and then Blossom wins the 1v1.
Absolutely huge from Blossom to clutch up. Another case of, man, those recon darts and that Odin spam through hell. I just can't. There's something about it. Something about it just gives me goosebumps. I feel the pain happening. Yeah. You know you're tagged out. You see, I think it was Vcan jumping around with a knife in hell. You just know the bullets are gonna rain on you. They did indeed. St. Clair luckily able to come away with the round. Casper is gonna pull up the tour de force now, so no more funny business. Probably in mid. Gonna try to hold that mid angle. I think he usually does. Try to hold the flank or the mid. Yeah, such a strong weapon, the tour de force. St. Clair, a couple other ultimates that they decide to play, but but looking pretty strong here. Still 8-3 going into halftime, or 1 round left to half.
Oh, a clean shot by Housie onto Wombat as soon as he pops ult here. We're going to see St. Clair try to push in. Hybrid pulling out the drone here, sees everybody.
Yeah, that's one of those calls. You're like, who'd you see? The whole team's there.
Yeah, there's like 4, 5.
Yeah. Getting that Bladestorm shut offline as early as it did, too, is critical. And obviously, the Jet was going to be the one to get in there and initiate the space, but that quick scope by Housie to shut him off, immediately get the kill. And now St. Clair 5v4. Tour de Force is still online, so not necessarily the best item to push in and take a retake. So they might try to set Casper up for a pick or two in mid here. Looks like he is going to be lurking on that head glitch. He is going to try to find something. Maybe he'll test something through the smoke. Jeremy sitting up on this box with the Omen, trying to get a Sheriff line up. Blossom did spot him out. He will tag Blossom, but he won't get the kill. Blossom will pick him up. Now it's 4v4. Hybrid is going to try to scan out market, so St. Clair going to try to push through B, trying to take market control. It looks like maybe Casper will try to hold the flank, but once again, only 40 seconds, so I suspect there will be a pretty heavy investment from St. Clair coming soon.
Absolutely. Blade going to be like sneaking around behind here, but we're still seeing Saints. They really want to go to that B site, but I mean, A site is kind of their specialty. If they were to wrap around right now, they might be able to get it. But maybe they will push B here. We'll have to see. APL looking for a member of Saints.
Just lights out with the operator. Housie will get traded out. APL, excellent shot with the headhunter to find Blossom. St. Clair, 10 seconds left, and they're going to go into halftime with the Hunter's Fury. So even if you didn't able to get set up the plant, actually the bomb, they will have just enough time to get the bomb down. So it's not over yet. Actually, they won't. Blade will take him out. Unable to get the site, RAR will help the cleanup in St. Clair. Very, very close to going into the half 9-3 there, but just getting shut off. And no Hunter's Fury that last round, so maybe Hybrid just a case of trying to find the perfect moment, but you have to find a moment because it's better than no moment.
Absolutely. I think it's better to overuse your ult than underuse it.
Yes,
for
exactly.
Sure. Because then you can always, dial it back a little bit once you overuse your ult. Because now you know what situations it can be used in, but if you underuse your ult, it's like, okay, when should I be using it?
Yeah, you don't get to stack it the next round, so.
Exactly.
And especially, you never know, with how many kills we see through smoke spam and all the other, like, weird things that are in Valorant, you never know, a Hunter's Fury randomly through the map might end up actually tagging someone or 2 people, especially if it's near the site, so definitely something you gotta try to make sure you use it, because we've seen St. Clair play a couple teams as well, where it's like, the ultimate's like, you don't get to keep them, you gotta use them, they're very powerful. I know everyone wants every play to be perfect, but you have to just make a play sometimes, and both teams have made plenty of plays so far. St. Clair, Oz on their upper end, 8-4 here as Pistol starts to get underway. uOttawa will try to get it. Looks like an A push holding Chamber on the headhunter mid, so pretty standard. A is usually the more easily attackable side. B is just sometimes a nightmare to get through Garage.
Yeah, especially on Ascent here. We're going to see Wombat on defense here spots them out.
Ooh, nice nade. Excellent KO grenade by RAR right in the back corner. Wombat was darted out, so once again, the pistol round utility of uOttawa just showing its prowess. Casper sitting in hell, Blossom in heaven, getting 2 kills. Blade trades out Blossom, so 3v3. Spike is getting planted by Blade. Door will get closed. Vcan finds a kill. Headhunter headshot for APL will come through. Jeremy will whiff a couple shots. Casper finds a kill, and once this door's down, St. Clair knows where APL is. They do have the Spike on location as well, so APL will get tagged out as well, so great job by Hybrid. Casper will swing with the Frenzy, find his third, and St. Clair takes second pistol to go up 9-4.
9-4, not 9-3, so that's good.
It's broken.
I know, right? You'd think it would be 9-3, but, 9-4, fine by me.
Yeah, as long as it's not 9-3, we're okay. It's like the Friday the 13th. It's any other day after or before, it's okay, so. Gonna see a couple SMGs, or I guess full Spectres out of the side of St. Clair, a couple full armor, couple half. Actually, Wombat gonna be in the Marshal, so typical Jet behavior. Gotta pull out the sniper rifle with the dash. Gonna see a lot of pistols to the side of uOttawa. They're gonna try to look at least take a couple guns off St. Clair. If you're St. Clair, now that you're defending, man, just hold those guns like your life depends on it and play the eco game. You only need to win 4 rounds. Just try to bleed uOttawa's money and steal a round whenever you can.
Absolutely. Casper gonna peek out here, but I don't think he's gonna find anything. A site is pretty clear, but we are gonna see uOttawa going up towards B site where there are only 2 members of St. Clair. Oh, as I say that, Vcan manages to get 2.
We saw Vcan playing that market position so well, even in yesterday's match as well. That, for whatever reason, people do not check that right side peak next to the box and market or in the middle area. I do not know why. It's one of those weird spots in Valorant. Wombat gonna put a shot through RAR, gonna kill him through mid with a Marshal. So St. Clair now with a huge numbers advantage. Jeremy kind of stuck in a rock and a hard place mid there. He can't really push through market. He can't really spin back around because the Marshal's waiting there for him. So Gonna have to try to find some way to get out of here, but St. Clair is quickly closing in. It looks like they're gonna play a little aggressive here. They're gonna swing. Casper will lose the trade though, so not ideal if you're Casper. Jeremy is down to 22 HP, and it looks like the Sova also down to low HP. So St. Clair, just hold on to these guns and get out of here with 3 guns. Hybrid will find the kill, and now 22 HP. So just hold on to these 3 guns.
Yeah, Jeremy needs to play this very carefully if he has any chance to, you know, come back here. Needs to take out Wombat, but Wombat ends up taking him down. Saints are 10-4 now to uOttawa Garnet.
Yeah, great job by St. Clair to continue this strong play in the second half. Now the bonus round is going to come through. We're going to see a pretty hefty buy from the side of uOttawa. So you're St. Clair, you're not going to have really a good buy for St. Clair. Maybe a hero rifle, as we see Casper is going to be on the hero Vandal. If you're able to beat uOttawa this round, the economy will be crippled. You'll be up 11-4. You'll probably have an ultimate or 2 online by the end of that. I would very much suspect St. Clair would be able to close it out, but this is insane. It's going to be tough with this buy to make it down, but you have to take the idea you want is take 3 Vandals off of this team when they do a buy like this. You want to take 3 guns away.
Absolutely. That can help with the economy disparity there. How's he gonna move in? Does he get spotted? Yes, by the recon bolt. Oh, but manages to take out Blossom. Blade gonna push on the site as well, you know, checking all those corners. But Saints are off site for the most part, so they're kind of stuck here. They have to go into more of an attacking position now. Jeremy is gonna take out Hybrid as well. Casper and Wombat looking to find their way onto point.
Yeah, they are. Once again, Casper will find the kill on Rar, so pretty good there. Putting that Vandal to good use and making the most of it. Casper gonna try to get a couple more peeks. Wombat is gonna walk up with the Marshal and try to find something, but we'll actually switch to the Spectre. Better close range. APL will find the flank through mid on VCAN. So VCAN getting found out in market. Oh, the Recon Dart tag. I don't know how the Recon Dart didn't tag Wombat, but doesn't matter. Howsy will walk up to double check and find him. And now it's just Casper sitting back in mid defender side. Gonna try to maybe find an exit frag here, but uOttawa looking pretty good as it stands. He will find the kill, actually. Gets the headshot. Will find a second for his 3rd of the round. Another one will challenge. Will find the 4th of the wall bang. Only 5-5. Tags up the Omen. Attackers will win, but 1 HP for the Omen. Casper making it about as close as you get, trying to get the flick shot with the Headhunter, but wow, for a lot of theatrics. Unfortunately, St. Clair drops around, but Casper ripping away those rifles at the last moment.
Yeah, that moment there, oh my goodness. I was not expecting, I thought he was going to get the last one too. I thought we were going to see Casper ace.
Yes,
But, you know, the seconds tick down on the clock, and unfortunately, he didn't get his ace moment, but he did get a nice 4K, so.
Yeah, we'll definitely take the 4K. Wombat is going to be on the judge now. Going to see a lot of rifles, a lot of light armor from the side of uOttawa. Man, that judge, I want to see what Wombat has in store here. He's going to push really far up, it looks like. Yeah, I would suspect pretty heavy A push from the side of uOttawa for the time being, with just the lone chamber playing off site as usual. St. Clair does have the Tour de Force, will not come into play this round. Going to try to get some info mid St. Clair. Once again, VCAN going to be playing in that mid-market area. Such a strong position with those Omen smokes. It looks like uOttawa may have caught on to something on A, and they're going to try to do a little rotation over to the B side here, which St. Clair has pretty much emptied out at this point, except for Wombat.
Yeah, I think this is definitely the point where Saints might want to think about rotating. Oh my goodness, Wombat run!
The judge is not the gun anymore. Now you have to get out of there. It's a long-range fight. uOttawa smells it. They're going to send 5 on. Rar will drop VCAN. 5v1. What can Wombat do with the judge?
Oh my goodness!
Finds one. Will he find any more? Unfortunately, he will not. He will get shut down, but that was still pretty good for Wombat, all things considered, but so close to being able to find possibly 2 or 3. Hybrid, we'll get a couple tags through there. We'll get tagged up as well.
Ooh.
Unable to finish the kill. Blade will take him out. Casper trying to find something through the wall. Will get picked up, and once again, Casper in a 1v4. What do you got in store for us this time, Casper? Got his work cut out. He's got a couple in Boathouse, a couple playing box. They all know where he is. He's just getting wallbang tagged. Will actually turn on and find the kill on Blade. So Blade missing a couple shots there. Casper luckily able to end up with the kill, but this is still a very tall order with 15 HP. Jeremy randomly wallbang headshot, and just as we suspected, Casper will fall. uOttawa takes their, I think, second round in a row now, and it's 10-6.
Yeah, this is I'm sweating a little bit. It looks like you know, 6'10" is a little scary, but you know, 5'10" doesn't seem like that much, but 6'10", it's like they're gaining on us, you know?
10-4, 10-6, 10-8, like, okay, guys,
exactly.
Get a little close here. uOttawa, though, I mean, they played so strongly in that one. I'm definitely not surprised to see them go on a run, because we saw the utility and just the raw talent from the team the first game, so definitely not surprising to see a comeback. I figured we'd get a close match. Casper is going to put the Tour de Force online for St. Clair, so Gonna try to get that early pick and get that numbers game going for them. uOttawa does have a couple ultimates to play with as well. Haven't used any yet to this point. They are gonna try to drone out A and find something. The Omen TP will come through for uOttawa, so will TP, it looks like, gonna maybe try to set up some sort of flank for, or actually gonna teleport onto that thing in mid. Jeremy gonna try to clear the site. Couple in heaven, he knows it. The spike is going down for Blade. He will get the plant down. St. Clair gonna have to play 5v5 retake.
Enemy tag.
Ooh, that's so close. I, lost my train of thought there. Just
you get lost watching
this.
the smokes. I know, you get mesmerized.
Yeah, we're gonna see. Wow, we're gonna see a lot of back and forth here. There's one member left on uOttawa. It is a 1v1. It's Casper versus Jeremy. And Casper and Jeremy both have... Oh, Jeremy gonna get the 3K, take out Casper here, and clutch up for uOttawa Garnet.
Yeah, Casper just not enough HP to win that fight. If he had just hitting that headhunter headshot would have been obviously sublime, but unable to do so with that low HP. Jeremy swings. uOttawa putting together a nice little run here in St. Clair. Now their economy is starting to falter on the concerning line because now you still have a full buy with light armor coming through on Vcan and Casper, but you put a couple ultimates through the washer there, and now you've lost a little bit of your economy. uOttawa's money slowly starting to creep back up, and their ultimates as well. Tour de Force will come online for them, so St. Clair, these next couple rounds are going to be crucial.
We're going to see what happens here. Casper not going to peek out too far. Oh, gets taken down by Rar here. We're going to see the Soba ult come out on the side of uOttawa.
Oh, no.
Wombat just barely dodges it, but Blossom is not as lucky. Gets taken out by Housey.
Yeah, uOttawa, that Hunter's Fury did an excellent job not only getting a tag, it forced someone out into the open and they got immediately picked off. So once again, that utility use has just been A1. Housey gets the wallbang spray through hell on Wombat. Hybrid looking down like what just happened. Vcan gonna try to walk through tree. Gonna find the shot on APL. Will get Owl droned out. It will distract him. Rar comes from backside. Hybrid will trade him out, walking through heaven. uOttawa now with a 3v1 all on Hybrid's shoulders. Gonna try to clear out tree. Heaven is smoked. This is an extremely tough position to retake, especially as a Sova. Gonna try to
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this is yeah, Hybrid's just gonna run here with the Vandal.
Save. Yeah.
Save. There's not much you can really do. 1v3 with that little time left. It's too close for comfort.
It's a hard site to push too.
Yeah, I think this is definitely the best idea for Hybrid to hide right now with all of those weapons. Hybrid.
That's so bad. I'm sorry, I know.
You're stealing my dad jokes from me,
That's so
Jobin.
bad. That was so bad. I think that scratch it from the record.
I thought I was the king of dad jokes, or queen of dad jokes. I leave the broadcast for a few months. I come back and somebody's trying to dethrone me.
No, scratch it from the record. Hybrid gonna take the save. Gonna go chill out in Boathouse and keep his Vandal. Gonna see a couple rifles for St. Clair. That economy of uOttawa is now definitely in the concerning area. If you're St. Clair, as we just said, it's just creeping up $1,000 each round, and full rifles, full armor, a lot of eco for half the team there. Only one ultimate for uOttawa, so St. Clair maybe going to try to pop the KO ult, maybe get the Blade Storm going, try to steal one of these next 2 rounds, because you don't care how you win it, but you want to start to cripple this uOttawa economy.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to see Rar kind of peek out here. Nobody really spotting each other yet. They're just kind of waiting for somebody to make the first move. I don't think either team really wants to be the one to start.
Yeah.
You don't want to make that move first because there's a possibility you could get picked off for making that one peek or, making that one mistake.
Yeah, and sometimes we've seen if a team gets an entry frag on attack, they will immediately just 5-push a site. They're like, no, it's 5v4. I don't care what you guys have to stop us. Especially, there's no killjoy. They do have the KO nades, but there's nothing really to damage them at the site entrance. So
yeah,
you could pretty much brute force it, and maybe only one person will take some tick damage. So uOttawa and St. Clair both know it. That's why, like you said, a lot of patience from both sides, especially this round. 45 seconds left, and we're seeing now a full rotate. It's going to end up being an A push. It's going to have to be because they're going to make it on site with probably about 25 seconds if they push it in the next 10 here. Owl Drone will come out to St. Clair. They are going to catch on to this. Look at this 5-stack on A. This is about to be messy.
My goodness.
It's going to be a 5v2 or a 5v3 because there's a lot of Saints on B right now, and they're going to have a long way to run to help fix this post play. Casper going to get tagged up a lot. Not ideal. St. Clair going to have to try to figure it out. Jeremy will end up finding the kill on Casper. He was half health. Tree is going to get doored off. Hybrid will get jump shotted, headshot. Great play by Housey to get it. Blade will get the plant down. Wombat trying to peek through heaven and tree side here. Try to find anything, but St. Clair, this is going to be a pretty tough defense to break.
Yeah, Housey's going to take out Vcan here. I mean, it's a 5v2 right now, Jobin. They were kind of put in a spot where they had to split, Housey gets another one on Blossom, and Jeremy is going to take out Wombat. But, you know, it's difficult when you're in a position like that where they waited so long that you really don't know where they're going to go. You haven't seen anybody or anything. So you have to split 3 and 2.
Yep.
So at that point, I mean, if uOttawa keeps doing this, they could very well win this. I mean, we're 9 and 10 now. We went from being like 2 and 9 just a little bit ago.
Yeah, now timeout coming through for St. Clair. I definitely think this is a good time for it. After losing, I think they've lost the last 6 rounds in a row. I think it was 10-3. No, it was 9-3. So they've won 1 out of the last like 7 or 8 rounds. So if I'm St. Clair, definitely a well-timed timeout. You got to get everybody regrouped. uOttawa, they just look like they kind of woke up map 2 because this is more of what we saw to them from map 1.
Yes.
Maybe their attacking side is just like, maybe they're just like cracked on attack. Maybe that might be a consistency here as well. So
we're
St.
an
Clair,
attacking team.
Yeah, that's naturally. Yeah, exactly. So
said every team ever.
Yeah, exactly. St. Clair gonna have to definitely figure it out. Excellent. They started so strong, but I think they have to try to use. I don't think VCan. I don't know if he's used an ultimate like maybe once all game. So even if he doesn't find anything like directly from it, try to use it. At least just make that black smog on the minimap. Just make it. Put it in their head that you might be somewhere unorthodox and try to like draw some people away because when they're getting focused right now, uOttawa is able to just run through them.
Absolutely. I think VCan's getting a little bit of like alt anxiety or something, you know, like I
A
want
lot
to
of people
use it.
this game too have to be
Oh,
fair.
yeah.
But yeah, I just noticed it's like with the Omen,
Absolutely.
it's not strong, so it's hard to like find a spot to use it. But just use it. You might mess as long as you mess with one person's head, you might get value out of it. So that's all you need. You only have to get 1 out of the 5. We are going to see pistols and the judge coming through for Blossom. So St. Clair definitely on the half buy. Bladestorm did go online though, so they are going to be relying on Wombat to probably try to find at least 1 or 2 kills here because uOttawa is definitely starting to snowball this game.
Oh, we're going to see Casper try to pick one off, but Rar actually going to get him. Housie pushing on to point. Brute forces his way in, but Blossom manages to take him down. Housie takes down Blossom. And we're going to see the rest of the Saints try to come marching in, but Blade gonna take down Wombat here.
Yeah, Blade gonna shut down the Blade Storm. Now St. Clair into a 4v2. VCan finds the headshot on Blade, so a little bit of revenge for the kill on Wombat now. 3v2, very low HP for the side of uOttawa, so this Sheriff could actually prove to be pretty devastating. Double Sheriff Hybrid does have the Arcane buff on his Sheriff, so look for a little bit extra damage tick. He will try to get the Scan Dart out here, try to recon out the area. Might be onto one in Garage. APL, the shot will be whiffed. Hybrid did actually have the drop, unable to finish. Housie picks off VCan. Only 2 members of Ottawa fall. Look at that HP too. St. Clair's going to be kicking themselves for not getting those 2 kills.
We are 10 and 10 right now, and
look how quick it happened. Remember, it was 10-6, so we're like, man, it creeps up on you.
Yep.
And here we are.
Look at this. I mean, the econ, you can't really.
It's tough, man. It's a tough game. It snowballs quickly.
St. Clair, this round, they're pretty much forced to full buy, and if they don't, it's going to be round 12 until they get another full buy if they don't win the next round or 2, and that's scary.
Yeah, especially with how uOttawa has been playing the second half of this map. Like, their attack is honestly on another level. The defense, St. Clair was able to actually poke some holes in their defense, but uOttawa's offense has been off the charts. Their utility use, the way they just find space and create entry frags, they do so many things so well, and it's so hard to stop a team like that. And St. Clair, they're going to put they're going to cheat towards the A site now because they know that this is like the bread and butter of uOttawa and a majority of teams that play Valorant. So the B site not going to get as much action. They are going to stack up again. They do have no, not the Blade. Now the KO ult will come through and the Omen ult will come through. So they are going to try to create some space here and try to get a little mix up. VCan will end up spotting out Jeremy. So Omen knew his buddy was teleporting there. A little telekinesis. Housie will take out VCan though and punish him. So now 4v4 St. Clair. Gonna have to try to play retake. Hunter Stray will come online to try to delay the plant Hybrid. Maybe he can find a couple tags. Casper will get the kill on Housie, so despite the not being able to get the tags, Casper finds another actually. So the Hunter Stray creating just enough space to find some kills. Casper, oh wow.
Oh my goodness.
Shot exactly where he was a second too late, but Blade will get the kill on Wombat. St. Clair, 3v2 Blossom will fall. Hybrid will trade out Blade, so now a 2v1. The KO res could possibly be used.
Oh my goodness.
1v1 now. Casper, 25 HP. KO Flash does come through. Blossom is down, but he won't be able to recover the res, so
my goodness.
the spike hasn't been planted, but Casper with 25 HP gonna have to find this 1v1.
Oh my goodness! How did the reaction time? I blink and I'm like, whoa.
The jump scare from
the round's over.
Yeah, the jump scare from Rar. Casper just he only had 1 chance. He had 1 in the chamber pretty much. He had 1 shot there. I guess no pun intended. Look at now they're coming too fast. I gotta stop.
Oh my goodness. It's just like that meme from Kung Fu Panda. Finally a worthy opponent. Our battle shall be legendary.
I gotta stop this now. St. Clair Tour de Force is going to come online for Casper. They have to find this round, or else I'd be hard-pressed to see a world where they'd be able to break one through. Look at uOttawa's economy.
Oh my gosh. Look at Saint's economy,
these guys
though.
are stacking paper to the ceiling right now. St. Clair are going to have to try to break through this buy and find a couple kills. They're going to have to get value out of this Tour de Force. Hunter's Tree will come online for Ottawa early. Blossom will Roar will get flashed and find a kill, so St. Clair going 2 for 1 to start the round. Tour de Force is still online. Vcan is very low. Wombat going to have to find an escape path here. He is getting tagged up through the smoke. Vcan, very low health as well, so this could be dangerous. Hybrid getting tagged up pretty hard. Bladestorm will come online for uOttawa, so they might feel it this round. Casper, though. Oh, Bladestorm will find a kill. Casper does not get the no-scope. Housie with an unbelievable wombo combo. Bladestorm kill onto the dash, finds 4 and finds 5 for the ace. Absolute superb jet play from Housie, shutting down St. Clair, and now it's 12-10.
Now, these are the kind of plays that make me love Valorant. When you see something like that, Housie knew Casper was sitting there with the Tour de Force, and yeah, just dead, just absolutely dead, you know, like, oh my goodness.
For those that don't know, I just slumped in my seat like I was the seat. The Jet is such a nasty character when used. Like, those are the capabilities of a Jet, man. Long range engagement with the Bladestorm, get up in your face and just take total control of the fight. Absolutely unbelievable. Look at 30 and 16. The Sky cannot be stopped this game.
This is not a good round to have no eco right now.
Oh, and as we said before, I'd say Blossom will find the early kill. We'll get traded out, so 4v4 to start. I compare a Jet to like a hot three-point shooter, man. When they're hitting threes, the size of the hoop is like 20 feet wide. Hybrid will find the kill on Housie, though, so excellent way to shut him down. St. Clair definitely has to get him offline because he has caused way too many problems. Jeremy, we'll get the plant down on B side. St. Clair will have a chance for a 4v3 retake. One is going to be in Boathouse. They just got to play this patient, got to find him out. They will get some info. They figured one would be in Boathouse, so they knew. They do have to watch flank. Roar will run up on Wombat. Will get traded out. Blade will find one from Boathouse, and now 2v2 looking a lot scarier. Vcan is tagged down in HP as well, so Blossom with a strafing wallbang headshot gets lucky and finds a hit on Jeremy. Blade is going to get the recon tag. They know where Blossom is. Vcan will cross him up, though, and now it is 12-11 and St. Clair just hanging in there.
By a thread. Oh my goodness. I mean, I thought for a second there, you know, that was going to be the end of the series,
lights out.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, definitely a huge pick on Housie. If you can get Housie and APL down immediately, you have a much better chance than, than otherwise. I mean, all the players are extremely strong. I can't even say, like,
it's always the assist
one is more than the other.
Yeah, when you see double-digit assists on, like, 4 or 5 players,
yeah,
that's how you know everyone is just swinging in tandem perfectly with each other. And Housie, although he's got the crazy frags and only the 2 assists, he is being supported beautifully by all of his teammates. And St. Clair, full buy, except for Wombat, is going to be on the Spectre, so not exactly the buy you want if you're St. Clair, but they don't have a choice. It's 12-11. They have to force OT or it's going to be series over.
Absolutely. We're going to see Jeremy just trying to find a way to get in here. They're going to try to go A by the looks of it. Kind of splitting between the like mid and
mid
A. Oh my goodness. Gonna see Casper and Vcan take down 2 members of uOttawa. Housie gonna get a little bit of revenge. We are kind of, 3-4. We are 3-4 now. But we're gonna see
Housie, look at the KO res actually came through, so massive ulti utility. Casper will end up shutting down 3 with headshots for his 4th, and Hybrid will end up cleaning up the 5th, so Casper out of left field finding 4 in St. Clair. Now we're pushing to overtime to extend the series.
Hybrid, why you gotta do this to him?
Man.
Why you gotta do this to him? I know you had to secure the round.
No, at that point I'm sure Casper would be okay with it, but
the ace! It's okay. It's an ace in my books, It's teamwork, It's an ace when we work together.
Yeah, exactly. It's not per se a team ace in Valorant. Yeah,
yep.
But
team
everyone,
ace.
ELE, everyone love everyone, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Blossom is gonna, I assume he'll end up buying a weapon here because it's overtime, so I wouldn't suspect the pistol would stay. Housie is gonna go all in on the operator, no armor, so if you're St. Clair, you definitely need to key on that because no armor, if you can push him and close that distance, you can pretty much nullify him, although Housie did get in someone's face and ended up quick-scoping them, so I'm not going to rule it out, but St. Clair, gotta have it now. Overtime starts on map 2 to try and extend the series.
I'm nervous here. I mean, I bet the players are nervous too, and I'm nervous. I don't know what is going to happen here. Blade scoping it out. Oh my goodness, manages to find Casper just hiding. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, Casper will actually win that exchange and get a couple tags, so gonna tag down Housie just about half HP because he had no armor, so really good job by Casper to maybe scare him away there and send that operator off to A, but the rest of the Saints will certainly not be happy to have to approach that on A now.
Yeah, we're going to see Casper going to try to push on B here. Knows that the other chamber is there, I do believe. Kind of peeking these corners, playing it as slow as possible. But it's going to be difficult because he has to 1v2 to even get on to this point. While the rest of the Saints, they do have a bit of an advantage over there with a 4v3.
Yeah, Casper got to play real safe here because I'm not sure he's aware that two are trying to finally cross him up because I know he's been making a lot of noise on the offsite when Saints are trying to push A. So going to try to get some position here. He probably knows one or two for sure are there. Just going to maybe try to bait them out and waste some time, get some intel. Blades is ready on some sort of dart, recon or shock. It will be the recon dart. Able to tag anything, it looks like. Maybe a little bit misfire on the dart. So Casper going to get away with one there. Is aiming straight. There is one right to his left, though. You got to be very aware of it. Casper going to send a couple shots and then rotate over. Saints are going to slowly stack on A. Only 20 seconds left, so this is about to be some 5v5 mayhem. Hybrid will get the thing, we'll get it going with 2 kills. St. Clair going to have 13 seconds to plant. They have to make a push here. Wombat going to be on site, try to clear it. Hybrid will get flashed up. Plant will go down with 10 seconds, and now 5v3 for St. Clair. Excellent job of pushing onto site and committing.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're seeing everybody go down here. We have only the chamber left outside of uOttawa, and he goes down. Saints are 13-12 right now, Jobin.
Don't call it a comeback, but both teams are back and forth right now. This is a Valorant too many days in a row. My heart can't take this, man, every day.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying.
This team just puts me through too much. Gonna see, once again, overtime in effect, so gonna see pretty much a full buy out of both teams. That's how it will be most rounds, unless it goes to some crazy extension. But St. Clair gonna be on the defending side now. They have seen their fair share of struggles is an understatement on the defensive side, so St. Clair gonna have to really knuckle up here and find something because uOttawa has been so good on the attack.
Oh yeah, just a reminder, you have to win by 2 here to win the game. So we'll have to see, can uOttawa get, another tie, or is Saints gonna win?
Yeah, Wombat gonna shut the door and sit the Omen Book. Is gonna break it out right away and keep the smoke, so not a terrible idea depending what St. Clair's thinking here. Jeremy is gonna back off a little bit, not gonna push too hard. We're going to see a couple of slow walkers going over from uOttawa, trying to not make any noise. Casper is waiting mid, trying to maybe line something up, but uOttawa not going to show anything substantial. They're going to slow rotate over to B on the backside of chamber and maybe try to set something up.
Saints just going to hold where they are right now, wait for some sort of sign of life, you know. And then I think they're going to just collapse on uOttawa as soon as they can.
Yeah, it's wait, and then go time. And it looks like uOttawa might be calling go time now. Thor will get suppressed for the side of Blossom, so they're going to get a lot in garage here. St. Clair going to try to walk up. Flash will go through the smoke. Not going to find anything substantial yet. No kills coming through for either side. Just a lot of utility use. Housely will drop first blood. A lot of Saints getting tagged down here. Blossom will find one. Gets tried out by the shock dart. St. Clair very, very low health. They do have still have a chance. Wombat will find one. So despite the HP, they do have numbers advantage. Casper will get a couple tags back there, so not too much, but going to still be able to hold on to. They do have to play post-ban. Casper will get stuck wall banging. APL walks up and gets a double kill. VCan and Casper just maybe caught looking the same way. Unfortunate for St. Clair. And now all on the shoulders of Wombat with 30 HP. Does have 2 updrafts, but not going to provide too much value. Will end up getting suppressed anyway, so no updrafts for you, Mr. Jet. He will end up getting shot up by Rar from Boathouse, and double overtime we go.
We're 13-13. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna pass out soon, Jobin. My heart is like, I can't do this. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. We need to see who is going to take home the win. Are we going to a game 3? Are we not? That's the question.
St. Clair back on the attacking side, so I think what we said earlier can be verified as true. Definitely an attacking favored map, especially if you like to push A. I know we've seen some good B pushes too, but I think the A push is just usually you have a lot more variety and a lot more opportunity with it.
Absolutely.
So uOttawa going to be set up here on the defensive side. St. Clair going to try to, it looks like maybe going to set up back corner towards A, but there'll be some information, some intel discovery, and then before they'll try to make any final decisions.
Looks like we're going to have little bit of an interaction happening here near tree, perhaps. APL is holding this angle. Hybrid trying to get in there. But we're going to see Jeremy actually going to make the first move. Going to take out VCan. Hybrid is going to take out APL, though. So it's really anybody's game at this moment.
Yeah, 1 for 1. Pretty quick into the round. So now it's going to be that second wave of gunfights. Casper going to be starting it. Will get peeked up by 2, though. Jeremy, great job of lurking from market. Just caught Casper at the wrong time, able to trade him off. And now 4v3 for Ottawa on the defensive side, and St. Clair gonna have a couple through mid, 1 rotating over to A, but there's a lot of utility on that side, so I would not advise it, and I think you probably won't do the same. Still have the Omen, I think it's Jeremy playing back mid-market, so Wombat gonna have to try to clear that out. St. Clair gonna have to try to make a B push. They do still have 40 seconds, so not an eternity, but also not the end of the world. You still have a little bit of time to work. Jeremy is gonna be peeking that mid.
Goodness.
That mid Omen lurk so strong. Jeremy trying to find Blossom. Might be onto him though. Try to walk through here. Will get spotted, but no tags come through. Oh, it's right. Very close. Wombat will find the kill on Blade. Jeremy will get suppressed now, so St. Clair going to try to maybe get some action on site here. The smoke and the KO nade will go through to zone off. The plant should come down with just 10 seconds left, and St. Clair now 3v3 post plant to see who takes the lead in overtime.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, my palms are sweating. We are seeing 3 members of uOttawa moving in from the same angle here. They're looking for St. Clair, but none of them are there except for Hybrid up behind, this little flank. Oh my goodness, Jeremy and Housey gonna take them down. Wombat's gonna take down Housey here, actually. Wombat, 20 health and a dream. Doesn't manage to pull it off. Rar is gonna get that shot, but there's still one more round.
Yeah, if you're St. Clair, you hate to lose the defense though. Because we've seen they've done pretty well on the defensive side. Actually, I'll take that back. uOttawa has completely throttled them on attack. So if you're St. Clair, you really wanted to have that attacking round because now pressure of the world on your shoulders. It's overtime. It's going to be 15-13 if you end up losing this. It'll be series over. And now uOttawa and their crazily strong attack is going to be up against it. So St. Clair end up coming through with the full buy, of course, overtime. So everyone's going to get enough money to buy whatever they want pretty much. It's going to come down to who's going to win gunfights, peek with that utility, and who's going to come out on top.
Absolutely, and that's kind of the nice thing with overtime is it really levels the playing field.
Yes.
And it comes down to who's better at this.
Yep. Yeah, mano a mano, pretty much even playing field. That's, the one really good thing about OT. It's like, all right, level playing field. You guys can both have a chance to go do what you want, flip attack and defense, and see whoever has the better game plan, whoever can execute better. Wombat, maybe going to try to get an early peek. Not going to engage anything. If I'm St. Clair, I'm going to
I wouldn't peek that.
I would play extremely patient and make Ottawa try to make a play. I wouldn't try to... Casper gonna get spotted out. That is critically ill for St. Clair. Rar gonna find the wall bang, and that hurts St. Clair bad if that's not how you want to start the round.
That is, you do not want to start the round without your chamber. That is, that's gonna be rough for St. Clair. Can they come back here though? We're seeing Blossom gonna throw in a flash here.
Yeah, did get paranoid before the flash, so he will end up finding the kill on Houses. So great job to maneuver tree. Vcan, excellent lurk with the Omen on top of box with the flash. Able gonna find a kill. Vcan will get traded out by Blades, though. St. Clair Hybrid will actually find a kill, so St. Clair still alive here. Very low HP for Blossom, but we've seen him do a lot more with less before. So St. Clair definitely still in it. Looks like it might be an A or a B rotate. Oh, APL. This is an excellent angle to hold. Will Hybrid has no idea.
Oh, no.
Absolutely no idea. APL with a perfect lurk in mid. No one ever checks that corner. He'll find the headshot.
Nobody ever does.
Blossom, 25 HP. Ottawa will plant the bomb, and unless he's got another 1v2 insane crazy clutch in him, I don't think St. Clair will make it to map 3.
Without even a tickle of damage, I mean.
Yeah, full. And Hunter's Fury online as well, actually. So
even the best of the best, very difficult time pulling off something like this.
Yeah, with a Hunter's Fury online, this is pretty much going to be impossible. As long as if Blade ends up peeking and losing, maybe it's possible, but otherwise, Blade's going to run as far away as he can, pull that bowstring, and just yell and pull it on the bomb and end up ending this game.
Yeah.
Blossom is going to try to lurk backside. He knows there's just too many angles. There's too many spots to check. They could be anywhere. They are both hiding in a very safe spot. APL
and that's game over.
Will get the jump. uOttawa with another clean offensive round. St. Clair did push them the distance there, pushing them into overtime on map 2, but uOttawa will come away. But that was a great game by St. Clair.
Oh my goodness,
especially.
Yeah. That's gonna be a GG right there. But you know what? That was a good game.
Yeah.
That was intense. I mean, I'm over here, I'm jumping around. I'm like, oh my goodness, what's gonna happen next? But yeah, we could see the leaderboards. It isn't a lot of times you'll see like in ranked games or some like pro games, you'll see all one color at the top and all one color at the bottom. But we're seeing for both of the games that we've had today, it's been very much mixed.
Yeah.
So you can see that these players are like equally as skilled. It's just a matter of who can pull this off better than the other.
Yeah, and map 2 was about as close as it gets, going into double overtime. St. Clair did an excellent job that second map coming back and playing strong. uOttawa just looked like whatever their playbook is or whatever game plans they have, they're able to take a game plan onto a site and execute it with authority. St. Clair just sometimes maybe didn't look ready, or even if they were ready, uOttawa was just better straight up. And I mean, they were the 1 seed at NECC. They do move to 6-0, I believe. So if you're St. Clair, you obviously hate to drop the game, but to take almost a map off the 1 seed and play as well as you did, you'll you'll definitely take that every time.
Absolutely. You know what? Like, I'd take that over a stomp or something,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
It sucks to lose to a stomp because it makes you feel not great. It feels like you didn't really learn anything. It was like, there's nothing I could do to even have a chance to win this. But when you have a game that close, it's it kind of like makes you think more about, okay, what are the mistakes I'm making? What can I do to change them?
Yeah.
What am I doing good? You know, what aren't they going to expect? So games like that, I find, even though it's a loss, you still feel kind of good about it because you managed to do what you needed to do.
Yeah, absolutely. And they still in the NECC playoffs as well. So the Valorant team definitely still has a lot to be hopeful for. And this is definitely a game where they carried their momentum, I would say, a pretty good amount because uOttawa is one of the top teams, period, in NECC. They are the top team right now. So they played as all they did. Map 1 got a little away from them. They did end up a little bit of a comeback, but they definitely played well. They showed it out. And I think that'll wrap us all for Valorant tonight. Any other words before we thank everyone, all of our sponsors?
No other words, really, other than thank you for having me on again.
Absolutely. It was a blast as always.
Been fun, yeah.
The dad jokes came out in full form.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as you were back, I think of all these puns. Of course, it's hand in hand.
Oh, my goodness.
So.
Yeah, they're not going to let us cast together again, Joven.
No,
oh, my goodness, we're too powerful.
Now, before we get ahead of ourselves, so let's say a thank you to our sponsors. First of all, one of our personal favorites I know is Crunchyroll.
Yep.
Thank you to Crunchyroll so much for sponsoring us. They're an anime and manga streaming service. We're so happy to have them on board with us. Extremely huge library of shows. The Funimation library getting added April 1st. So literally endless content on Crunchyroll. You can try it for free with our 14-day premium free trial at crunchyroll.com/saints. That's crunchyroll.com/saints. Endless anime. 2 weeks will not be enough. Thank you so much to Crunchyroll.
Absolutely. I mean, 2 weeks, if you're watching them as they come out, that's only 2 episodes, you know? You gotta get it for longer. Trust me, you're gonna be addicted. I am. I've been addicted for way too long. Oh my goodness.
Of course, Crunchyroll, we love them. Got to thank our other sponsors as well. The Tim Hortons, St. Clair College, the Subway, the SRC, the St. Clair College Alumni Association, and the Zeckelman School of Business. Yeah? Say, of course, I got to check all the sponsors in the back. Yeah? And now we mentioned it earlier, we are doing a TikTok giveaway.
We are.
Free content.
True.
And free money. Just follow our Twitter and our TikTok, tag one friend, like and retweet the post. We're going to draw the winner March 31st for a $50 Steam card. Free Saints content and free money. That's like peanut butter and jelly, man.
Exactly. I mean, who wouldn't take either of those things? Free money, free Saints content.
Yeah,
I mean, Saints content, always free. So, free money on top of that? Oh, man.
Speaking of money, there is a lot new scholarship positions because St. Clair has pretty big news for the fall. We are having the St. Clair College Esports Academy coming up now, so 50 new scholarship positions available. All esports titles currently supported and many more coming up in the fall, so stay locked to it. Open to any and all skill levels, so do not feel like you might not have a chance. Put your name in the hat and get on the short list. You can apply at stclairsaints.ca/join. That's stclairsaints.ca/join. This is going to be huge in the fall.
Oh, yeah. Especially for people, I mean, who aren't as great, you know, they're not like Radiant in Valorant or something, echelon, right? Yeah, if you're kind of like mid-tier, low-tier even, you can get coaching from these same players who are, you know, very high up, staff, all this kind of stuff. Still get the varsity experience, but, you know, you don't have to be the best of the best with that much pressure, right? But you get that esports experience, and maybe one day you will get up there with that kind of coaching. So.
Yeah, and if you don't get on an academy team and get one of these jerseys for free, you can go to acquire.ca/saints and end up picking up some of this awesome merch. We wear it, so comfortable as always.
Oh, yeah.
Jackets, crew necks, hats, sweaters, flags, masks. You name it, they sell it, we wear it, we love it. Acquire.ca/saints. Thank you to all of our sponsors and everyone for this amazing broadcast. Valorant, as always, such a joy to cast. A pleasure to have you back in the booth finally. Hopefully we'll see more of you at some point. Any final words?
Too.
Any final words for the people?
Thanks for having me. It's great to be on the broadcast again. You know, casting Valorant, one of my favorite games of all time. So, yeah, it's definitely a good time.
Yeah, well, thank you all again. I think we're back at 7 o'clock tomorrow for NJC AAE Rainbow Six Siege. So make sure you stay locked tomorrow, and hopefully everybody has a great night.
Has this ever happened to you? You tune in to watch Saints Gaming compete at your favorite title, but you end up missing it. Scrolling through Twitter to find results is just such a chore, and it looks like there's no easy way to find out everything you've missed. Luckily, there's a solution. Hi, Millie Bays here, and I'd like to introduce you to St. Clair's Bird's Eye View, the #1 show to keep up with everything about Saints Gaming. Get weekly recaps, see great highlights, hear exclusive interviews with players and staff, and so much more. That's Bird's Eye View, available in podcast or video form at a website near you.